After we have set up our routers and we've configured our interfaces, it's a good idea to verify your interface settings to make sure things have been set up the way you think you've set them up. And one way to verify connectivity to the directly connected networks are to do several different commands. The show commands we can use are show IP interface brief. We can do show IP route, which is demonstrated here, and it shows you the routes of the directly connected networks. And we can do show running config. The show commands, together with detailed interface information, lets us know how things are going. We can do show interface. We can do show interface and the interface name itself, and we can do show IP interface. To do the same commands with IPv6, it is show IPv6 interface brief. This will show you your IPv6 settings. You can do show IPv6 interface and the interface name itself, just like we did with the show interface and the interface name. It displays the interface status and all the IPv6 addresses for that interface. You can do show IPv6 route to verify that the IPv6 networks and specific IPv6 interface addresses have been installed in the IPv6 routing table, because the IPv6 routing table is different than the basic routing table, which is an IPv4 routing table. You can do show interface and you can do show IPv6 routers. Besides these commands, we can look at just portions of our show run commands. We can filter them, and you use the terminal length number command to specify the number of lines to be displayed, and it's a value of 0, and it prevents the router from pausing between the screens as its output. It'll just scroll all of them up. You can filter specific output of commands by using the pipe character after the show command and give it parameters that you're wanting to look at, like the show IP interface brief. You can tell it show IP interface brief, the pipe character, include up, so it's just showing you the up commands. Here we see show IP interface brief, the pipe command, exclude unassigned. You can also do this with your show run command to tell it which section you're wanting to look at. So it comes in very handy. We also can have a command history feature. This comes in handy when you're keying or you want to see exactly what command you keyed in. You can recall commands with Control P, or you can use your up arrow. To return to the more recent command, you can do Control N or the down arrow. And then the command history is enabled and captures the last 10 commands in its buffer. So show history displays that content. And you can use terminal history size to increase or decrease the size of this buffer.